Let's copy this one over. Okay.
Okay. Let's see what that third one is doing now. I mean, the one called Shaker 1.
Shaker 1.
Okay, I would hard pan it to one side, whatever side you think is best. My instinct would be left, but yeah.
Okay.
And then, so your sends, they're not stereo sends, right? Like you couldn't send anything just to the right side. That's okay.
I would have to set that up, I think.
Okay. We'll just try some reverb on it to see if it throws a little bit to the other side.
Actually, how I would do that is I would create a reverb 1.2 and pan the reverb all to the right.
Okay.
Do you want me to do that for any reason?
No, that's okay, because we're kind of using these as global reverb, so that would affect your. That would be like creating an extra reverb, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, but it's, maybe, yeah. I don't know if you want to do that or not.
Okay.
Sorry, I was stopping my talking so I could listen.
Sorry.
This is like a common technique. So right now we got the stereo balanced of the shaker JA and the hi-hat, and then we have this third shaker, and so sometimes you could pan it to one side and then have it going to a reverb that's panned the opposite way, and then that way it is still balancing your stereo a little bit.
Okay. So sorry, do what now? Pan?
Yeah, like this shaker 1 that's panned to the left, and then you could try like a very short reverb pan to the right and throw it in there so that sound becomes a little bit stereoized.
That sounds cool over here on my side.
Yeah, I like that.
So I can, why don't I, because at the very end of this, I could put a return track.
Okay.
And do my panning reverbs somewhere else.
Okay.
Because I like that idea of following what you're saying here.
Yeah.
So at the very end of my chain, I'll do, this is reverb 1.2, or it's even smaller. It's 0.7. 0.7. 0.7 right.
Okay.
And that way we know.
Yeah.
What is that? And this one will just stay centered.
Yeah, you might even on that. So what you did is you copied the 1.2 reverb and made a new one with that same reverb, right?
Yeah, correct.
Because I remember in that reverb, that's the one we set up as our kind of our bass reverb. And so you might, on the new one, the one you copied, you might want to change the filtering we have on that reverb, so it's not just strictly bass, because we're using it for a shaker now.
Okay, so like maybe do the high cut off.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. There you go, and then you hear more of the shaker in it.
Wow, very cool effect, man.
Okay. So once you have all three shakers kind of balanced amongst each other, so yeah, turn on the other two, hi-hat and shaker, and then make sure that they're all. Yeah, so the shaker 1 is a little bit louder than the others now. Yeah, something like that. I don't know what, it's to taste. Okay, now are you able to set up a group so that you can move all three of those faders at one time?
Yes. So you want these on a subgroup, because I have a drums all group, but let's a subgroup, right?
Well, it just makes it convenient. Yeah, it could be like a subgroup. Yeah.
Okay.
Just so that, because you're gonna, the next thing is to balance these shakers against the cajon and tabla. You can kind of see how we're building this from the ground up.
Great. Okay, so that is engaged. Now that's, yeah, that's all soloed now.
Okay,